Hi, welcome to Kindred Spirit Readings. Let's begin. Leo, this week you're doing everything yourself. You're looking after yourself. You might even decide that you want to treat yourself to a gift or two. You might decide that you want to take yourself out for the day and spend money on yourself, buying yourself gifts. So you're really, taking some time out to nurture yourself as well. To really, just in a sense, be alone, spend time alone. But there's a sense of fulfillment while you're doing this at the same time. For those of you who are partnered, try to avoid arguments with a spouse. I feel that this is going to test the both of you. It's possible that this has been something it's been stewing, you've been holding back, both of you have been holding back, not saying a word and keeping everything under wraps, and then all of a sudden, if you don't avoid the arguments, you might end up charging at each other. And, really just letting yourselves release energy and pressure, and it's whatever mainly that you've been holding on to, there could be a build-up of stress, of pressure to do with the outside, something to do with the outside of the home. So anything that you're dealing with that hasn't anything to do with your home life behind closed doors, you're bringing that into the home and releasing some of that built-up toxicity, wherever that's coming from. And it could be that you're both on different pages about certain subjects, certain topics. It could also be that you're both discussing, if not arguing at times. Again, as I said, there is that possibility that you could be arguing about a situation that you both find extremely difficult to resolve, and you're both just exhausted and you've had enough, and one tells the other that they're not helping, and it's a lot of back and forth, and it can be very fiery at times. And especially for those of you who are dealing with water and earth signs. If you are married to your partner, or if you're not married, but if you're partnered in general, these are the two elements that I'm seeing here. There is one showing up here, but in general, I'm getting particularly fire signs. It could be Aries, it could be Sagittarius. I'm also seeing for water, it could be Pisces, Scorpio. And I really feel that this is, it's not make or break, but it's time to come to a, conclusion. Let's stop what we're doing. What are we doing? Why are we doing this? We can talk about it instead of going at each other's throats. The energy in the air is it's come to a dead end where neither of you have the solution, neither of you know what to do, but the one thing you probably should do is try to avoid it. Avoid going at each other due to the lack of strength or communication that lies behind this. What this is showing me is that you've run out of ideas, trying to manifest something at the moment as we speak, the coming together of what once was, however that translates. You've got I'm seeing 4 people showing up here, and even though there's one person out of the 4 that stands out in this group, that would usually be known as the mastermind, and even they are out of ideas. So there is that group of people to consider. I don't know why. It almost feels as though they're conspiring, coming up with a master plan. It's very messy. This week I'm picking up on something here that you might be trying to get out of a sticky situation at work. There are a couple of complications, a few indeed, that you are trying to get out of a mess that wasn't yours to begin with. If you're finding it really difficult to communicate with other employees, people that you're working with, not everybody's on the same page. I feel that you could be noticing that there are a lot of people absent at work, and so this is also putting a little bit of pressure on you to get the job done. So you're going to notice that there are a couple of changes. It is something hidden at work that is going to be revealed. So there is definitely secrecy at work, and you're going to hear about 2 people having an affair at work. So there is that. When you hear about this is going to create some sort of a change within the workplace, a separation. And it could lead to something here becoming your advantage. It sounds messed up, but it's not a mistake that you made. So whatever this mess is between these other 2 people, they'll be gone, and then you've got something that you can work on, or you're working on behind the scenes, that gives you all the benefits. But don't feel bad, because again, as I said, it's not your mistake. I just feel that you may have chosen, you may have been close to one of these people, but I do feel that whatever is happening between the 2 that it created this charade, I do feel that they'll both have to seek employment elsewhere. Again, something turns in your favor. Thank you, Leo.